Pals up. Bury it. Go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Answer?
A little bit better.
No. You gotta feel heavy? The boat?
Yeah.
I was heavy.
Every single stroke, you feel the boat pop up really strong, go really fast. In the middle of the race now, you do not feel heavy at all, and you feel that you still have a lot of energy. If you have no heart, you will not last. You want to be a strong team? We're strong together!
Give me all you got!
Let's go! Let's go! You can do it! Let's go! We got this! We got this! Don't stop!
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Community Youth Center of San Francisco's 50th Annual Festival of Youth Gala. Woo! Thank you all for being here tonight in support of CYC and all the amazing work that we've done in the community these past 50 years. A little bit about myself. My name is Jenny Lee, and I'll be one of your hosts for this evening. I'm honestly so grateful to be back to help CYC to celebrate the Big 50. I just graduated from the University of California, Irvine with a major in public health sciences and a minor in gender studies. As a youth, I was involved in CYC's Dragon Boat team, Stamp, and Yahweh. But enough about me. I'd like for all of you to meet my co-host for this evening, Wesley Wong.
Hello everyone and good evening. My name is Wesley Wong and I'm excited to be here with you all and to host the gala with Jenny. Just like Jenny, I'm also very excited to be back at CYC to celebrate their 50th anniversary. CYC has always played an important part in my upbringing. I was a CYC youth from about 2014 to 2018. I was a part of their leadership component, mainly Dragon Boat and Stamp. Through CYC, the different programs have set me up for success as I enter my last year at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Tonight is an opportunity for all of us to acknowledge the accomplishments of the youth. It's also an opportunity to recognize our partners for their commitment to the community and an opportunity for CYC to show their appreciation to all of you. The past 50 years would not have been possible without your support. Before we get the show started, please make sure that you get a chance to visit the Gala website, cyc50th.givesmart.com, and look at all the wonderful silent auction items available. Many of them are local businesses who donated in kind before the pandemic and could really use your patronage. Bidding will end this Sunday at midnight. Okay, so if you're all ready, let's get this show started. At this time, I'd like to welcome our first guest. Please welcome CYC Board Chair Jana Marie Mack for a special greeting.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Jana Marie Mack and I am the Board Chair for CYC. It's my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the 50th Annual Festival of Youth Gala. Although we can't be together tonight in a beautiful ballroom celebrating, I'm grateful for the technology that allows us to still celebrate this milestone together virtually. As we celebrate 50 years in the community, we reflect upon a bridge on the river of Choluca. This bridge is located in an area of Honduras known for severe weather. So the bridge was designed to withstand the most severe storms. The bridge was opened to the public in 1998. In October of that year, Hurricane Mitch hit. They received 75 inches of rain over the course of 4 days, and all of the bridges in Honduras were destroyed except for this bridge. The problem was that the storm wiped out the roads and changed the path of the river. So now it is literally a bridge to nowhere over nothing. The lesson we take from this is that built to last, may not be the way to go when you know that storms are inevitably coming. Instead, we've built CYC on the better idea of built to adapt. That's why, despite COVID-19, CYC has continued to serve our youth and families through virtual summer camps, wellness checks, developing an anti-API hate campaign, and in many other ways. The 8,000 youth and 2,000 families we serve annually depend on us, and we have consistently met the challenges and hardships they face in their everyday lives. I'm truly fortunate to serve on this board with a wonderful group of community leaders, including our Vice Chair, Hannah Leung, our Treasurer, May Ann Wong, our Secretary, Dr. Benjamin Lau, and our Directors at Large, Joel Sato, Mary Sue, and Victoria Luber. Thank you for your service. I'm also very grateful for our team of dedicated and committed staff led by our fearless leader, our Executive Director, Sarah Wan. CYC is where it is today because we've always enjoyed the good fortune of working with people who genuinely care and are passionate about the community. Finally, I want to acknowledge and thank all of our community partners and generous donors and sponsors. We appreciate your support, and we hope to continue to adapt together to whatever storms the next 50 years brings us. Thank you.
Thank you so much to CYC's Board Chair, Jean-Marie Mack, for her opening remarks. Our next guest doesn't really need much of an introduction. Mayor London Breed is a native San Franciscan who was raised by her grandmother in the Western Addition. In June of 2018, Mayor Breed was elected to be the first African-American woman and second woman in San Francisco's history to serve as mayor, and then was again re-elected in November of 2019. Mayor Breed was one of the first to protect her city against COVID-19 by announcing a shelter-in-place order back in early March and has led the city in its response ever since. Mayor Breed has been a great supporter and partner of CYC over the years, and we are truly grateful for her friendship. Please join me in welcoming Mayor London Breed.
Hi, I'm Mayor London Breed. It is my honor to welcome you to the Community Youth Center's 50th Annual Festival of Youth Gala. During normal times, we'd be gathering to celebrate this significant milestone. But these are not normal times, and we've had to get creative to still come together. For half of a century, CYC has played a vital role in serving our immigrant and Asian Pacific Islander youths and their families by connecting them with resources, providing academic support, and mentoring future leaders. And during this pandemic, CYC has stepped up to help to address issues with food security and fighting xenophobia against our API community. Your support to CYC will make sure that they can continue their work. Finally, I want to thank Sarah Wan for her partnership with us and her commitment to our youth and families in San Francisco. Stay safe and healthy, and together we will get through this.
Good evening, I'm Norman Yee. I'm the president of the Board of Supervisors in San Francisco. I am so honored to join you tonight to celebrate Community Youth Center's 50th anniversary. I'd like to say that I've had so much history collaborating with CYC over the 50-year period. I remember when during the 70s, I joined forces with CYC to create Christmas parties for the children in Chinatown. And I've seen it grow over the years to expand its services to not only serve Chinatown, but communities throughout San Francisco. And they are one of the premier youth organizations, not only in San Francisco, I believe in the United States. So enjoy your evening, and again, congratulations, CYC.
For 50 years, CYC has dedicated themselves to serving the community by staying true to their vision and core values. CYC has worked tirelessly to ensure that the youth and families they serve are given access to services and opportunities to help them create a path towards a fruitful and promising future. Tonight, we gather to celebrate what CYC has accomplished over the past 5 decades since their humble beginnings in Chinatown in 1970. Let's see how CYC has grown over the years.
CYC was born out of necessity during a time of increasing awareness and activism in the Chinatown community. CYC focused from day one on the increasing problems of juvenile delinquency and gang violence in the neighborhood, and offered an alternative to street life for high-need and at-risk youth, with programs and services to help discover their own ambitions and turn their lives around.
Youth problems was a big issue in Chinatown at that time. Facing youth problems, they were not equipped to handle, because you had a huge influx of immigrants coming in the United States, but also you had the rejoining of families. The Youth Service Center was given money and trying to coordinate programs to deal with hardcore youth in Chinatown.
As CYC grew, so did our geographic reach, as well as the reach of our ambitions. Today, CYC offers services throughout San Francisco, with deep relationships in neighborhoods like Bayview, Chinatown, Richmond, Sunset, and Tenderloin. CYC services help youth develop leadership skills, gain employment experience, improve their mental health, acculturate to a new country, learn technology skills, and much more.
And I think what keeps me going and my drive is that I get to see firsthand the impact that we can make on a child's life, and to be able to motivate a child to succeed and to reach their fullest potential. CYC really is a family, and our goal really is to help a child grow and reach their fullest potential, and hope that somewhere in life, when the opportunity presents itself, that they give back to the community and remember the lessons that they've learned through CYC.
In CYC workforce development programs, youth prepare for gainful employment through workshops that teach them skills such as how to write a resume and cover letter, correspond and communicate professionally, search for jobs, and explore potential careers. CYC connects youth in San Francisco to internships and jobs and careers they expressed interest in, like education, construction, and public service.
CYC helped me find my first internship opportunity. It was a paid internship through the Mayor's Youth Employment and Education Program. I worked at CYC and through CYC's Mayor's Youth Employment Education Program, I got to experience City Hall life, working with politicians, working with people who are elected officials. And I continued doing that, building my network, meeting new people. And currently I work at Facebook, where I interact with the very same people I used to meet and talk to. Now at Facebook, I find ways to leverage our services to make impact in the community. When you're young, you don't really know what you want to do in life, but CYC helped me explore what are my interests. And without CYC, I wouldn't even know City Hall had all these opportunities and how City Hall worked.
As CYC celebrates its 50 years of service, looking back at our history and forward towards our future, we are grateful for the team, the supporters, the youth, the families, the businesses, and the advocates who have supported us at every step. We have wonderful shared memories and shared connections with youth at the center and with you at the center.
I think for CYC, we have a pretty rough beginnings in the early 70s, and we have been struggled to really feel the needs of the community, which is always changing. But we have been expand our services and build a foundation to better serve our youth, their families, and also the community. I think on our 50th anniversary, our mission really remain unchanged, but we strive not only to help our young people to become a self-sufficient, responsible citizens, but we really want to help them to commit to be the leaders, to be our visionaries, and also advocate for our community, for our next generation.
Just over the horizon in 2021, we look forward to opening our newest location, a multi-service community hub in the Richmond focused on furthering education, employment, and family engagement programs. We're excited to continue providing programming in all our key service areas and deepening our roots in the community.
And then last year in 2017, that we were very fortunate to be able to acquire a building in the Richmond district, which we hope will eventually become a community hub in the west side of the city, so we can really fulfill and serve all the youth and families in San Francisco in a citywide scope.
Thank you to all of you who have supported CYC over the past 50 years. You are part of our cherished history, our present, and our exciting, abundant future.
And now to recognize some of our amazing youth and parent. Each year, CYC honors those in the community who have shown exemplary leadership skills with their passion, dedication, and compassion to improving not only themselves, but also the others around them. There are 4 awards given out in honor of these individuals, and those awards are the Outstanding CYC Youth Award, Most Inspirational Alumnus Award, CYC Community Service Award, and CYC Most Motivational Parent Award. Please join me in congratulating each individual winner with the following tribute video.
I'm a 16-year-old. I go to Balboa High School. I'm currently a junior right now, and my biggest hobby is drawing. I prefer drawing realistic things. I want to be a graphic designer. I've been with CYC when I become a Mayi in my sophomore year, and I joined Balboa After School program as a program assistant under Stephanie Altman. My biggest challenges was the language barrier and the culture differences. I try to overcome it by adapting to changes and try to fit in by getting along and following trend. Getting the award motivate me to continue doing my best. I want to thank her for nominating me. She was the one that helped me realize my dream as a graphic designer, and she helped me with many things for me to become more confident in myself.
My name is Daphne. I am second generation Chinese American, born and raised in San Francisco. I recently became a mom. I have a beautiful 3-month-old daughter. I've been a participant of CYC since I was in high school, and I've become a CYC staff. I first became involved with CYC as a sophomore. I joined a program, Young Asian Women Against Violence, where along with 7 of my other peers, and then after that, I then became a counselor in training for the Mayi program, Mayor's Youth Employment and Education Program, where I facilitated workshops for my peers on job readiness training. One challenge that I faced growing up definitely was having issues with my identity, understanding what it meant to be Chinese American. A lot of times there's struggle figuring out, what does it mean to be Chinese? What does it mean to be American? And what does it mean to be both? I think CYC offered a safe space for me to explore that and better understand that. CYC is a huge part of my life. My closest friends, actually even my husband, I met at CYC. So to receive such a huge honor like this, especially on the 50th anniversary, it means a big deal to me.
I would say I'm positive, I'm easygoing, and I'm independent. I strongly believe in positive energy that as simple as a smile can mix one once a day, and I love to spread out the positive energy. I was talking with my friends about volunteer in the church, and then a girl just randomly stopped us, and then she was like, "Hey, would you like to join YC?" And I was like, "Oh, sure, why not?" And I joined, and I loved it. I think community service means making a change in one's life and helping others through their tough time too. Because when I was a new immigrant, I cannot communicate with people using English, but some of my friends from church helped me through. They helped me slowly get adapted to this new environment. I feel like there's a song that's telling me you're doing the right thing. Just keep going, keep it up, and it motivates me to do more community service in the future as well.
I have 2 daughters. Katie is 13 and Kimberly is 11. And I have enrolled Katie in the CIC program since the 1st grade. And as of today, they have been in CIC for the 8 years. And we have been going back to volunteer. And when I get there, I like how CIC helped them finish with their homework so they can join clubs. So I don't have to worry about them, finishing up homework when they return home. I volunteer at the CYC After School program. I help them with the cooking class. I set up the ingredients and also help them wash the dishes. For the science club, I help them get the materials to build the egg drop. My daughters like volunteering and to give back to the community and be part of the community. I am so honored to be receiving an Inspirational Parents Award. I want to thank Ms. Jennifer for nominating me, for letting me and my daughter to be a part of the CIC program.
Congratulations to all of the award winners. We still got 2 more awards to give out. Each year, CYC honors a corporate partner who has a long history of supporting the community through philanthropic endeavors. This year, CYC would like to recognize and thank Wells Fargo as our corporate partner of the year. On behalf of Wells Fargo, to accept the award, please welcome Denise Miles.
Happy 50th Community Youth Center of San Francisco. I definitely wanted to make sure I was dressed up for this milestone event. First of all, congratulations to all the honorees tonight. Thank you so much to CYC for recognizing Wells Fargo as the 2020 Corporate Partner of the Year. It's such an honor to accept this award on behalf of the 15,000 Wells Fargo employees that live and work in the Bay Area. I especially want to recognize my colleagues Jimmy Kwan and Edwin Ng for their commitment to the organization over the years. Now, more than ever, the program CYC has provided for half a century is needed. The organization is crucial to the continued success of our youth today and in the future. As a longtime supporter of CYC, Wells Fargo has provided funding for several years for the education program and the annual gala, and I'm thrilled to see and hear about the impact the organization has had on so many youth in the city. Watching CYC's video on the website really gave meaning to this year's gala theme, In Community. Each of the youth spoke about how in community, CYC community, they've developed confidence, they've gained friends, they now have a voice. Let's continue to support CYC for another 50 years and beyond. Thank you again for this amazing award and enjoy the rest of the virtual gala.
Congratulations again to Wells Fargo. Now on to our final award of the program. Each year, CYC honors a community partner with whom they have a long-standing relationship with and have worked closely besides. This year, CYC would like to recognize and thank Japanese Community Youth Council as our Community Partner of the Year. This year, Japanese Community Youth Council is also celebrating 50 years of service to the community. On behalf of Japanese Community Youth Council, to accept the award is their Executive Director, John Osaki.
Hi everyone, on behalf of JCYC, we'd just like to thank CYC for this award. We've always thought of CYC as a sister organization, and we're incredibly proud of the many years of working in partnership with each other. And together we've brought health services and employment services and advocacy to our respective communities, and we'd just like to congratulate CYC on their 50th anniversary, and we look forward to partnering together for many, many years to come. Thank you.
And now for the portion of the night where we get to give stuff away. For those who purchase raffle tickets from CYC staff, this is your time to pay attention to the program. Tonight we have 3 main prizes to raffle off. The first prize that we will give away is a frame setting of Good Fortune in Chinese characters made out of 24 karat gold. And the winner is Ivy Wang. Congratulations to you, Ivy, and enjoy the frame. Now on to our next prize. The next prize is 1 round-trip domestic ticket in economy class worth up to $500. This will definitely get you anywhere within the US. And the winner is Lislyn Lacoste. Congratulations to you, Lislyn, on your plane ticket and safe travels to wherever you choose to fly. Now on to the final and grand raffle prize. This is also a plane ticket, but this time the winner gets an international ticket in economy class up to $1,000. This prize will most certainly get you to a far-off place for a really nice vacation. And the winner is Sam Wong. Congratulations to you, Sam, on your plane ticket, and get your passport ready. Congrats to all the other winners once again. Someone from CYC will be in contact with you to claim your prize.
Congratulations to all the raffle winners. Hope that you all enjoy your prize. Before we get into the scholarship presentations, we would like to take some time to thank all of those that have supported CYC with their generosity and commitment. Many of them have supported us for years, and we can't thank them enough. Thank you to our platinum sponsors, CU Family Charitable Fund, Facebook and Preferred Bank, Thank you to our diamond sponsors, Wells Fargo, Kaiser Permanente, Recology, Ignatius Sang, One Vasar, U.S. Trading Company, First Republic Bank, Each Foundation, and UPS. Thank you to our Emerald sponsors, Dr. Benjamin Lau, Hannah Leung, San Francisco Association of Realtors, California Bank and Trust, East West Bank, Bank of the Orient, AT&T, and the Golden State Warriors. Thank you to our friends sponsors, Claudine Chang, Asian American Medical Group, Comcast, and KA Lau Construction. Thank you to our media sponsors, Skylink TV and Singtao Daily, and thank you to all of the donors who have generously supported CYC at this year's event. And finally, a special thank you to Eddie Ahn, Executive Director at Brightline Defense and artist, for his creative illustrations commemorating CYC's 50th anniversary. You can bid on one of his illustrations in the silent auction.
Welcome to the portion of the program where we honor and acknowledge the extraordinary academic achievements and civic work of the youth in the community. These youth have demonstrated work ethic that have set them apart and have awarded them financially with their scholarships in support of their educational pursuits. The first scholarship of the evening is the Sioux Family Charitable Fund Scholarship, awarded to the first-generation immigrant, meaning the first in their family to go to college. Charles Sioux couldn't be with us tonight to present the award, but he would like to extend his congratulations to the two winners, Sandy Wu and Alex Liu. Congratulations to the both of you. The next scholarship is the Jesse Chang Charitable Foundation Scholarship, which is awarded to a student who has shown extraordinary commitment and dedication to community service. To present the award on behalf of Jesse Chang, please welcome Claudine Chang.
Thank you for the introduction. I'm happy to continue to support the CYC Scholarship Fund. Among the many selection criteria that we are looking at, the most important factors are about civic engagement and community service. During the times that we are living in now, it is so important for our young people to be involved, to follow their passion and their interests, and to learn how to make a difference in the community. I would like to congratulate our two scholarship recipients today, Bosco Wei and Jackson Dang. They have both exemplified the spirit of civic engagement, and I really hope that they will follow the path to develop the leadership skills and continue to be role models for other young people. Congratulations.
The next scholarship is the Eddie Zhang Scholarship, which is awarded to a student who has expressed interest in further understanding and exploring issues around culture, identity, and history. To present the award, please welcome President and founder of New Breath Foundation, Eddie Zhang.
Happy New Breath, everyone. My name is Eddie Zhang. I'm the president and founder of the New Breath Foundation. The New Breath Foundation offers hope, healing, and new beginnings for Asian American and Pacific Islander, new immigrants and refugees, people impacted by mass incarceration and deportation, and survivors of violence. Congratulations, CYC, for your 50 years of commitment in servicing the diverse and vulnerable population in the city of San Francisco. Today, I want to announce the recipients of the Eddie Zhang Scholarship Award, Bea Lee and Kenny Lai. As you embark on a new journey of higher learning, I want to encourage you to invest in ethnic studies as a guide, regardless what majors that you decide to pursue. Because when you know your history and culture, then it will inform you, your value, and what do you want to do with your life. Again, congratulations.
The final scholarship this evening is the Academy of Art University Scholarship, which is a 4-year presidential scholarship awarded to a CYC youth who is interested in pursuing their passion in the arts. This is the 5th year now that the scholarship has been awarded. This year, we'd like to congratulate Bowen Rong on receiving a full 4-year ride to the Academy of Art University.
Congratulations to all the scholarship winners for your hard work earning them. At this time, I'd like to introduce someone really special and the single reason why CYC is celebrating 50 years in community today. For any organization to sustain success and generate deep impact on the community for 50 years at the level that CYC has, it undoubtedly starts at the top. For over 23 years, Sarah has set the tone for the organization and led with passion, dedication, and fearlessness. Sarah has been the rock and foundation of CYC and has shepherded the organization to be the premier youth service agency that it is today. It is without a shadow of a doubt that CYC's 50th anniversary is attributed to Sarah's tireless work at CYC. Please welcome CYC Executive Director, Sarah Wan.
Hello, and thank you all for joining us tonight for our 50th anniversary celebration. While we wish that you were able to celebrate this milestone with you in person, we hope all of you and your loved ones are healthy and safe as we face the challenges of COVID-19 and a worldwide pandemic. CYC was founded in 1970, originally as the Chinatown North Beach Youth Service and Coordinating Council. Our focus was to address the crisis of increasing juvenile delinquency and gang violence in the community. We later changed our name to Community Youth Center as we evolved to serve youth and their families throughout San Francisco. Over the past 50 years, we have steadily grown and expanded our programs, service, and geographic reach to where we now serve nearly 10,000 youth and their families each year. For 50 years, we have remained true to our mission, which is to encourage a diverse population of high-need young people to explore their full potential through academic, career, family, and community life. CYC remains committed to support our young people to become not only responsible, self-sufficient individuals, but also leaders, visionaries, and advocates for the next generation. I have been with CYC personally for 23 years, 18 of those years as Executive Director. This 50-year milestone is a chance to reflect back on our history and to express our appreciation to all the former Executive Directors, past and current staff, and past and current board members for their contributions and commitment to getting CYC to where it is today. We want to thank and acknowledge our many partners in the community and corporate sectors who give generously of their time, help, and support. We are grateful for the support from our elected and appointed officials who recognize the work that we do in the community. We are also thankful for all our work with our colleagues and partners in the API community and the African American and Latinx communities throughout the city. Together, we'll be able to ensure the city's youth and families' needs are being met. Last but not least, we are thankful for the donors, program alumni, families, and youth we work with every day and who inspire us every day. Youth are the center of our community, and CYC is something vital and special that we all have built together. From humble beginnings in a small rented office to owning a 2-story building as our main office in the Tenderloin, a rented office space in the Bayview district, and the upcoming construction and renovation of a newly acquired 2-story building to serve as the branch office to serve the Sunset and Richmond districts, we remain ever grateful to have been able to provide the necessary programs to support the youth and families in our community and San Francisco. Today, we look back in celebration at our present with gratitude and towards our future with hope, determination, and excitement, picturing all that we can do next and all we can do together. To our first 50 years and our next 50 years.
Once again, please give it up for CYC's fearless leader, Sarah Wan. CYC is driven by 4 key principles. One of the key principles is to cultivate with a social justice analysis. This principle has been drawn upon many times over the years, especially in today's time with the rise of xenophobia towards AAPIs due to COVID. Xenophobia is never okay, and we should all work to put a stop to it. CYC is announcing that they have partnered with Beyond Differences for a campaign called Stand Up for AAPI Youth during COVID. This is a national campaign that addresses xenophobia through education. The campaign will provide teachers with educational resources for their classrooms so they can speak to their students about traditions and culture while learning to accept and respect other classmates. Tonight, CYC is fundraising to support this important campaign, and we need your help. All donations made tonight will go to support Stand Up for AAPI Youth during COVID. You can make the donation on the Gala website cyc50th.givesmart.com. We appreciate your generosity, and all donations are tax deductible. At this moment, I'd like to introduce a few special guests who'd like to speak about the importance of standing up for AAPIs. Senator Kamala Harris, ABC's Fresh Off the Boat actor Hudson Yang, and local community member Yuan Zhu.
Hey everyone, it's Kamala, and as always, I am so proud to support and stand with Beyond Differences and the partnership with Community Youth Center of San Francisco in standing up for our AAPI youth and their families. In this moment where there's so many powerful forces trying to sow hate and division and engage in xenophobic rhetoric, we know the strength of unity. We know the strength of lifting up our young leaders and doing everything we can to support them and their families. So let's keep doing it. This is about the vision of the America that we know we are, and we're going to support our AAPI youth all the way. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hudson Yang. I played Eddie Huang on ABC's Fresh Off the Boat for the last 6 years. So on the show as a middle schooler, my character endured a lot of AAPI stereotypes. The good news there was that it provided teaching opportunities to both my character, his classmates, neighbors, and even his principal, who often made generalizations about Chinese and Asian people. Luckily, that was all scripted, but today I'm upset to see the hate and attacks on my fellow AAPI teens and adults in real life, and I wanted to do something about it. I've been doing my best to put myself out there, joining different activisms. I'm on the board for a group called Act to Change, and I've been trying to do my best to speak out against bullying and hate that's been going on around the world today. And also just using my platform and my voice from being, an AAPI youth in Hollywood to spread the word and spread, our culture. And so right now, I think it's most important to actually educate people, especially students, about the cultural differences and importance of just, speaking out against racism and bullying. And that's one of the main reasons why I didn't hesitate to work with this group to help bring awareness to racism against API and practically just everyone due to COVID.
Hi, I'm YY. Today I'm gonna share a really unpleasant experience with you that I encountered early this March 2020. I was on my way to the gym, just got out of the car, and there was this man walking past by me, and the moment he saw me, he shouted out really loud, China. And I kept walking. There was this bus driving past by. He shouted to the bus, also to me, run over them. That was the second thing he said to me. At that moment, I kind of realized that, I think that's a hate crime against my skin color. And I ignored him. I was still walking to my destination, and I was trapped with him, waiting for traffic lights. He was just standing next to me. He was staring at me, and it looked like he was about to speed on me. And I looked at him. I told him in a really calm voice, I said, please don't. And the moment right after I said that, he speed on me. And the traffic light, changed. I just walked faster, into my gym. And when I looked back, that guy was still staring at me. And I think it's really important to share my story with people that haven't realized this kind of, hate crime, xenophobia against, Chinese people especially. This kind of thing exists. Is that lots of people don't even have the idea that this kind of racist against Asian people, Chinese people during this pandemic is the thing. And I think it's really essential that lots of organizations are helping, people like me, or helping the community to unite together to fight against this kind of hate crime. I think it's really essential.
So today, we're going to be investing in the social and emotional learning of our children of Asian American descent and otherwise, so that we can start bringing these communities together. And my campaign talked about math. I believe social emotional learning is so vital. I'm the parent myself of 2 young boys, and we need to be investing in these types of skills for young people to understand what's happening to them inside of their own minds. So the Stand Up for AAPI Youth program is something to be proud of for our community, that we're standing up and saying our kids deserve better, we need to give them better, and that our educators want to help, and that if we invest in these school-based programs, we can make an enormous difference for the next generation of Asian American kids coming of age, so that they don't feel afraid to go to school, they don't feel like their Americanness is in question, they feel like they are at home, as they should, in their own classroom, in their own school.
The COVID-19 pandemic has become yet another reason to target Asian communities all across the country. It is always our hope to be able to turn the table around through education. We need to strive to deepen the young people's experience on racial justice and cross-cultural relationship building during school time and out of school time by adopting resources from the community. With distance learning, we witness many of our youth dealing with fear, isolation, anxiety, which triggers the depression and other mental health symptoms. As incidents of violence continue to increase, we need to send a strong message to our young people in response to the alarming escalation in xenophobia resulting from COVID-19, and develop policy and action plans to ensure all of our young people will be able to thrive in a violence-free community. We hope you can join us in our vision for a violence-free community by donating to the campaign. We thank you so much for your consideration.
That just wraps things up for the gala. Thank you all for coming and contributing to CYC and the development of youth across San Francisco. Without your continued generosity, I and the many youth before me would not be where they are today. Thank you to your commitment and support of the Community Youth Center. And here's to Jenny for the final remarks.
As a reminder, please visit CYC's Gala page to support us in any way that you can, whether if it's with a donation or through the silent auction. Every bit counts and all donations are tax deductible. The silent auction will close at the end of the weekend or Sunday at midnight, so you still have a few days to look at the items and bid. Many gift certificates and gift cards are from local businesses that could use your support right now. And for everyone who has donated or won a silent auction item, please don't forget to complete your payment on the Gala website by clicking the pay link at the top of the page. And we want to remind everyone that we will be celebrating CYC's 50+1 Gala next year on Friday, March 19th of 2021 at the Hyatt Regency Embarcadero. Thank you everyone once again for joining us to celebrate CYC's 50th Gala. We hope to continue making an impact in our community and serving our youth. Once again, my name is Jenny, and I hope you all stay safe and have a wonderful night. Thank you.
新聞集團，你嘅最佳宣傳夥伴，星島日報，旗下雜誌包括星島地產、東周刊、家居生活雜誌 Home O1，收聽率第一嘅國語語電台，星島中文電台，與灣區多間餐廳合作嘅電視平台，星電視、Singtel.tv、SingtelUSA.com、ChineseRadio.com、網購平台 MoreMall.com、Singtel TV App， 多元化、全方位，為你提供一站式市場推廣策略。廣告熱線：1800 Singtel。